Have fun.
Good luck.
Hey everybody, I'm Passmore Nope, and welcome to Tales of the Washed Up. This is my competitive Counter-Strike Global Offensive series, just a little rebranding of it, just to kind of start the episodes over. Because I feel like I've been playing it a lot more, and I'm a lot better than when I originally started. And I'm back up to the rank that I was at my highest.
Oh god, whatever, fine.
But in any case, what I do is I play a match of CSGO, Classic Competitive. That is the matchmaking that Valve built into the new version of the game, or the current version of the game, whatever. So yeah, I play the matchmaking here, and I record it live. And I record my voice live, so you can kind of hear me talk back and forth with my teammates, so you can kind of hear our callouts too. And then I go back and post-commentate, which is what this is right here. In any case, that was the pistol round. I'm starting T-side on Nuke. It wasn't a very exciting pistol round. I know. I usually die on them. It's something I've lived with my entire Counter-Strike career. I just suck at pistol round. I don't know what it is. But anyway, it's called pistol round because you can only afford, at most, another pistol. You can't buy any sort of rifle or shotgun or anything. So your choices are a different pistol or body armor or some grenades. And as T-side, I typically go with body armor because Glock body armor is very powerful. Now that we won that, this is what's called an eco round, or an economy round. Basically, the CTs now cannot buy anything, or they shouldn't buy anything, so they can save up money, and in a few rounds they'll be able to buy some rifles to match what we have. Us, on the other hand, we're able to buy submachine guns, as you see right here. Submachine guns, in addition to being very good against unarmored opponents, also have a kill bonus, so you get more money. Well, the round, there we go, $600 award for killing someone with an MP7, whereas the typical kill reward is $300. So every submachine gun, I think other than the P90, is double. The P90 is only the standard 300 because it's a very powerful and very heavily used gun. So here we go. Here is economy round number 2. Yeah, if you lose pistol, you typically want to save for 2 rounds. There are certain exceptions, especially if you're on T-side and you get bomb plants, because you get extra money from that. But typically, if you lose pistol round, you're gonna save the next 2 and probably lose those. But there's a chance you can win. You can always get lucky or just have a really good save strat that catches people off guard. And that's called getting eco'd if you lose an eco round. So yeah, here we go. I hear a couple guys behind me, so I sit there with my teammate who gets gunned down. I realized that the guy has an AK, and I'm so hurt right here. Yeah, there we go. Get the jump on one guy, and I see his feet right there. And this is the most ridiculous situation I've ever been in my life. So I'm in Toxic. He knows I'm here now because I heard the door close. So I'm just kind of waiting for him. 10 HP, not much I can do. I figured he's going to race in and kill me, but I hear him defuse, but then he gets off of it. So it's like obviously a fake. So here we go. I'm like, what else am I going to do? I close the door. Finally he comes in, has his back turned, but I still can't get the kill. But that's, out of my years in Counter-Strike, that was pretty ridiculous right there.
I think he still has it.
I think one of my teammates asked me here, he's like, did you keep closing the door?
Yeah. Oh, what? Did you keep closing the door? Wait, I thought they couldn't defuse it after that.
He asked me that. I wasn't sure if that was like a stupid move at the time, and watching it, I still can't
Wait, he did.
think, because I only had 10 HP. It was a really bad situation. I didn't want to peek out. I wanted him to come to me. It's still kind of funny, because I thought he knew which side I was on, but I realized that, you can close a door from a good distance away, so... In any case, we got eco. There we go. There's a good example of that. But we still have enough money to buy rifles, particularly the AK-47. That is a very popular rifle on the T-side. Very accurate first bullet, but also very wild and uncontrollable spray. Well, it's controllable, but pretty tricky to do. In any case, one of our guys got picked pretty early outside with an AWP, the standard sniper rifle for both sides. So I think we're trying to just wait out some picks here, see if they're going to push us.
Did he push it all?
Excuse me, because they might get a little cocky. So I heard the vents get broken, so I made that call there. That's important. That's important information for people to know, that if we do happen to go lower, then the vents for the CTs are already broken. And so they could already be hiding in them.
Let's move ramp at 45.
There we go. Finally, we get a strat caller here. I don't touch strat calls. I am holding the bomb, so I got to make sure not to stray too far from my teammates and, you know, get killed and drop the bomb somewhere where the CTs can easily defend it. So here we go. We got one guy defending the ramp. Looks like he is dropped. There we go. He's right there.
Side, half health.
So yeah, see, I call how much health he has, though I do exaggerate it a little bit. That's still useful information for your teammates to know. Especially if they have an AWP, if someone has like 10 health, you know, that's good information for an AWPer, because they can probably just pistol them at that point and don't have to worry about hitting that, that first accurate shot. So here we go, bit of a screw up here. None of us really noticed the clock.
Shit.
And the clock has run out on us. And I don't believe we can find the other CT in time. No. When this happens, if you have terrorists alive, when the timer runs out, they get no money for that round. And the CTs, it counts as a win for them, and they will get normal winning money. You know, the normal round win money. I believe it's equal to if they eliminate all the Ts, all the terrorists. I believe it's the same amount of money, because they're you know, technically still doing their job of defending the bomb sites and not letting the bomb get planted if the Ts run the clock out. It didn't used to be like that always. Fun fact: in 1.6, in the early days of 1.6, and all the versions before that, I think no one would get money for a round like that. I see him glitch through the top of hut like that, or at least I thought I saw it. Actually, sitting here post-commentating, I wasn't paying attention and didn't notice him. But I do remember that moment. I definitely saw his feet through the hut. So that's something to keep in mind, and that's something that warrants further testing if your feet can be seen through that. Because that's giving away your position right there. And I could have hit him. You know, the angle was a bit awkward, but I could have easily spammed through that. Assuming that the roof hut is spammable. It might not be, for all I know. So yeah, I see my teammate is in mini. He gets a pick right there. I check the rafters up here, and I crawl out because that's the safest route for me. You know, coming out the front of hut, I would have been exposed to all those rafters, and someone could easily see me. There we go, get a nice distraction for my teammate to get the knife there. I see a guy up in heaven, so I decided to nade it. So here we go. I just want to kind of bait this guy out of hut. I'm in an awkward spot, which can work to my advantage, so I didn't want to push them because they might expect that. Whereas if I'm by the little boxes there, I believe they're called elevator, or they might be called Tetris. That's a bit of an awkward spot, and they might not expect me there. I have some audio issues in the first part of this game, so if you see me move awkwardly or open my console or something, my volume was very scratchy for some reason, so I ultimately do get it fixed. I just had to replug in my headphones.
I'm gonna work radio.
Here we are, round number 6. Wow, time flies. I can't remember how many rounds we own in this. Here we go. I'm trying to get a hut pick. You have to have a perfect spawn for this to really work, but you can get there before a CT can rush in through mini to the floor, and you can get a pick. You gotta be careful though. If they're expecting it, they can just as easily pick you. So there we go. I throw a smoke and I throw a nade. Hut, just, you know, just in case there's a CT in there.
Right now.
His you know, his teammates might call, oh, they're taking ramp, they're going down, but I throw a few nades there, and one guy goes, whoa, one's lobby, he might be coming hut. There we go. See the vents a break. I call that there's one in left vent. It's pretty much a given. If someone calls left vent and you look and don't see him there, they could pop out right vent. That's a very open area. Used to be whoever was in vents had to crawl, but nope, you can stand up and run around in the vents now. And Counter-Strike go.
I need a rifle. Damn it.
So I've been trying to remember to hold down tab at the beginning of each round. I probably didn't do that this game, just because it's my first one in a long while. Yeah, like, there we go. Just to get a snapshot of our money and kills and everything. So, You see, none of us have very high deaths. You want a good way to run your money out, die every round. Even if you're winning every round, if you're dying every round, you're going to be broke. That's just how it works out. Here you go. I'm getting here late, but oh, look at that. I could have had that. Could have had that headshot. That's a, you know, a tricky peek to do. I decided to just in case they're pushing, and look, one is pushing. So, gonna throw a flash out there and peek it, just to make sure they're not gonna push up on us.
You going lower?
One just broke events.
There we go, get that call up to my teammates, because I'm lagging behind, so I'm not helping them out directly, but making calls like that can be good. So I hang back here a little bit just to make sure no one's going to flank us, and I decide to drop down once we are fully committed.
Sorry. Vent, going to side. Out vent.
Ooh, there we go. Had some trouble killing that guy, but there we have it. The rounds do pick up. I do end up top fragging, I believe.
Let's take it outside.
You know, I don't go crazy this game. In fact, it's been a while since I've really had a really high scoring game with like lots of crazy rounds.
Oh, they're gonna have guns.
But I haven't been playing every other day like I tried to dedicate myself to recently. I've just been a little busy.
Well, they probably do then, but...
In any case, we're moving into round 8. Money situation's still good. One guy's kind of getting a lot of money, I believe. One thing you got to keep in mind, you know, the money you have really isn't your money, it's your team's money. There we go. Throw kind of a wild flash, but just because I think the guy's in spawn. There we go. I think we run into another one here. Nope, not quite. Thinking of a different round. Here we go. We're going to take down. I see the window is broken, so...
2 flashes from...
Make sure there's not a guy in that corner. That is a hiding spot there. Here we go. Notice one on the site. Man, take him out. That was a pretty good headshot. Here, one at ramp. Get that call off.
Ramp.
Kind of a tricky peek there. So they know where I am. So I have to cover this guy. Boom, get another kill. So now there's one left. Peeking me now. That was a little risky of me to peek that. But that's exactly what I wanted to do. Even if he was looking at me, I was just going to fire at him, then duck back into the room so my teammates could kill him. I just wanted to get the distraction. And he wasn't looking at me, so I put a few bullets into his chest. Trying to kill him, but I did not. But I still distracted him. So job well done. That was, I believe that was a 3-kill round. You always feel good after those rounds, too, I tell you. But anyways, he's got to play smart. I was a little aggressive, you know, looking back on it. But in the moment, it probably felt right to do.
Too close.
Oh, man, look at that, the CTs. There we go. I just kind of get my spray off, throw in a nade, just kind of get him to back off, see a guy through the box, try to spam him. But I know if I stay there, I'm dead. Those guys just, they had the push on us. So I believe, is it 3 against 4 now, I believe. So if they got the jump on us, they have the numbers, but it is still a save round. And they do have a gun. No idea where that shot was from.
There's one upper and he's shooting me.
There we go.
Jeez, yeah.
Was ready for him, but couldn't quite do it.
Gotta look the other direction when somebody's looking one direction.
You know, looking back, I was wondering. I couldn't remember if that was the guy that was with me. And he was, and I was looking the other direction. So kind of a pointless comment. I hate when people always got to get that word in. It leads to a lot of useless comments like that. Like, hello, I was watching your back. Yes, I did it kind of at the last minute, but it still wouldn't have played out any differently. You know, I peeked him when he got to me. There we go. Going to try to get a peek here at Hut. I got a pretty good spawn for it. Boom, he's late. And watch this, watch this. So I hurt him pretty badly, but I don't want to fully peek it. Again, because he might be peeking it with a gun, so throw a nade, boom. Wasted his round. Yeah, if you're injured like that, ooh, gotta back off. That was such an easy nade, it was totally late. He could have been halfway across the map, like by the time that nade reached that spot, but he was still there. So gotta criticize that one. Looks like, are we gonna try to go inside? The bomber was a little pushy there. Alright, looks like he wants to work enter, so we drop the bomb for somebody else. I am just watching Mini in case someone rotates to take that guy's spot, and hey, maybe I can take him out too. You're almost never going to get someone on the floor doing this peek. It happens, though. You never know. Trying to throw a good flash out, I have no idea. I really have to practice some of my flashes. I think that went out the door and would have flashed somebody inside, and they would have called, oh god, there's a flash from Hut. Once again, just, you know, if I can delay them for like a second, that's one more second, then we don't have to worry about them in the bomb sites. Here we go. These guys love to come down the vents, but I don't know. It's okay to do it every now and then, but, you know, a big tip, you know, one of the biggest tips I can give is to be unpredictable. Here we go. I see we haven't cleared secret yet, so I kind of open the door and then delay peeking just so people kind of get that weird anticipation going, oh, is someone going to come there? Maybe not. Yeah, I just always think of different ways to be random. This spot is probably bad, but I'm thinking I'm going to hear them come ramp before they peek through the window, but just in case, I'm kind of looking back. Going for a little peek there, coming back, using these doors as cover, but there we go. I see you guys up there, so I devote my attention to back here. I hear a guy running around. Just want to make sure there's no one who snuck into the bomb site there. Gotta always look out for those ninja diffuses. So I hear the bomb is beeping fast, and you want to just barely survive. Get to this point. Boom. 15 HP. There we go. Almost max money. 16k is max money. So here, someone says they have to save. Like I said, this is not my money. This is my team's money. Look at that. 2 of us have 13k. That's crazy. Oh, he didn't. I must not have heard him. Interesting. You know, squeaky wheel gets the oil. I guess if your teammates don't hear you. If your teammates have... 2 of your teammates have 13k, no one should be saving. That's a big no-no on our part. Oh, man, look at that. The guy was waiting for me. I had the idea to try to get another pick or just fire shots and kind of scare him, but man, he beat me to it and got a little bit of damage on me. Nothing heartbreaking there, but it just means I'll be a little more cautious in the future. So you know, he won that one.
I threw smoke in.
So here we go. We're back to just watching picks. Is it? It's Yep, it is a 4 vs 5. I totally missed when my teammate got picked there, but
They have an auto sniper who's sitting mini.
here you go. They throw a smoke there, so I kind of sit back in the smoke here. So if someone opens squeaky, they have to walk through smoke, and I'll have the visibility advantage.
Just gets lucky shots.
Yeah, smokes. I've been using a lot of defensive smokes lately, and man, I don't remember using them on 1.6, but oh man, you won't see it so much in this match, but hopefully in future matches. So here we go. Once again, we're taking ramp, so just toss a nade and Hut, just to make someone go, wait, hold on, there might be people. I don't know. Anyways, I totally stepped on a grenade there. It exploded right in my shoe. You know, I say one thing about the CTs liking to fall down the vents here. They do it every round. We also really like taking lower once we take ramp. You don't have to. You can take...
One stairs. Going out.
There's some newbie spray there.
Another one.
And he goes up, and I can't quite finish him off. Gets me with a pistol. 2 vs 2. Did I not call him control room? I must not have. Well, that's alright. They took this one. We get the bomb down. That's an extra $300. Once you do that. I can't remember if you have to be alive to receive that. I think it's $300 for everybody. So always get that bomb plant. Even if the round is over, they'll let you plant the bomb, which I don't like, and it wasn't like that in 1.6, but for some reason it works in Go. Look at that. 16k, 14k, and 13k money. Holy crap. Notice the guys with the largest number of deaths have the least amount of money. It just goes to show that, yes, even if you're winning, if you die every round, you will go broke. And that's one way, you know, on the losing side, you can kind of turn it around. You can money screw people. The economy is such a big part of this game. It's so tied in with momentum. You can have all the momentum in the world. If you screw up and one of your people can't buy, that could be all the opening that the other team needs. So here we go. We're so predictable. Of course, we rush outside, so we go secret. So easy to predict. And look at this, I'm just chasing. My teammate kind of, he was egging me on there. He's like, oh, go get him. And look at that, look. They had us one vent, one secret, one behind us. Perfect. There wasn't a better way the CTs could have handled that. That was damn good. Man, they outplayed us. They outclassed us. So bad right there. And right before this, we were up 7-4, which is really good. Now we're 5-7. It's a little closer. It's only one round, but ooh, they spanked us, and that's the momentum. It could be swinging in their favor, and that's not what you want. Counter-Strike matches are all about momentum, with a rare exception. Trust me, I played enough LAN tournaments to know. LAN tournaments are a whole different beast. Since you're playing so many matches in one day, you got to deal with fatigue. That is a killer. You can be on fire all day, and you get to the finals, and you are just sick of the game, and you'll play like crap.
Who's moving ramp right now?
Real mood killer. Here we go. I'm just checking outside. It's not enough to just peek here. I want to go all the way and make sure that no one is trying to climb up and go through the roof vent there. Anyways, I see we're trying to commit to ramp, so there we go. We get a pick. Yeah, I hear that they break vent, get that call off. I have 3 grenades. Should have thrown one. Just, I don't know.
You went down ramp.
Actually, by now, it's probably not fooling anybody, but couldn't have hurt.
Go on.
And I don't know, I feel like the later in the round it gets, the less chance you have to actually throw all your nades. So here we go, finally. I don't think we're going to commit to lower for once.
Alright, there's one heaven right now.
Alright, well, there we go. We tried. Give us credit. We tried. See, the vent is already broken. Call the guy window. Call the guy right vent. There we go. I didn't know what guns they had, or I could have assumed. Usually, I make sure to call if there's an opper, but if they have a rifle, I think it's pretty safe to assume. Like, if someone calls something, probably gonna have a rifle. There we go, that guy got a little peeky poo into the vent there. I believe we do screw this up right here, yep. He'll say it too, he had like a 50-50 choice, and little criticism here, he should have hid and reloaded. You know, you're definitely not taking down a fully armored guy wielding a rifle with a Glock. But that, you know, situational adrenaline, you know, all that stuff comes into play. Look at our money now. Look at that. 2 rounds in a row, and we are broke as hell. This is the game's way of auto-balancing itself. When you win rounds, you get around 3,000. Plus some if you do stuff like plant the bomb and whatnot. If you lose, the first round you lose, you only get like 1,300 or so. Don't quote me on these numbers. I'll brush up and make sure in the future I have them right. But you get a very little amount of money when you first start losing. But each consecutive round you lose, you get more. So that's one way they can keep a winning team down. If a team's winning, and then suddenly they all die and they don't get a whole lot of money the next round, then that swings the momentum in the losing team's favor. But then, once the losing team loses too many rounds in a row, once they lose, I think 5, once you hit 5 rounds, you're getting the max, and you're getting over 3,000 per round at that point. So you're getting more than the winning team. I have no idea what that guy's doing with that terrible, terrible gun. No, that CT's long gone. Look at that. There you go. Duck out of the way. If people know where you are. Got the jump on that guy. Ooh, that was bad spray. And that was a good setup they had outside with the guy staking up from garage to get me. Really good. Once again, outplayed. You can be the best aimer, the best shot, the best reaction time in the world. If someone sneaks up on you, someone blinds you, someone comes up from behind, people crossfire you, there's nothing you can do. So, you know, this game favors tactics like that. Ooh, look at that jumping headshot. Here we are. We're going to move into the last round, first half. And oh man, we're tied up. Look at our money. We had 16K, 14K, and 13K. And now I think one of us had 10K at the end. Just, and look at that. We've lost the last 3 rounds. I can only afford to drop a Galil. How far we have fallen. Man. So, you know, the momentum has worked back into their favor, and it doesn't, you know, I mean, this round we're pretty fully decked out. I even brought a deagle, which is something I usually only do if I'm half saving or if I have a lot of money on the last round. So there we go. They're going to start pushing on me. I push. I get those calls. I get those calls. Someone else push Hut. I'm able to pick up a kill on him, but they know I'm here, and they are going to get me now. Like, yeah, that guy totally knew where I was. So yeah, you know, the game is going to favor tactics. You know, this isn't 1.3, man. If you watch some 1.3 frag movies and whatnot, you can see that the game used to be all about, you know, a single-player skill. One player being on fire could absolutely turn the game around. Now, totally not the case. You can drop 40 and lose in this, easy.
I have the door open.
So always favor teamwork. Always get the round win. I'm okay sacrificing my life for a round if we can win it. And that's it. The ranking system in competitive matchmaking doesn't care about your score. It's only if you get the win or the loss. So there we go. We finished the half down. So there we go. I'm pre-typing in. I'm going to hit enter right when the freaking round starts. I'm going to get ramp. That is my favorite spot. I can play inner, and I'm totally comfortable playing inner, mainly rafters. But outside, I do not touch outside. So here we go. Here we go. CT round, second half. Pistol round. Once again, our starting money is 800. That's not enough to buy anything higher than another pistol, other than your starting one. I, for one, like the silenced USP. I think it's a really cool addition to the game. So here we go.
Yeah, a couple right.
There we go, gonna get the call off, get a flash there, dump my nade. There we go, pick up a headshot, a lucky headshot, and then someone else gets a just as lucky headshot on me.
Now they're taking it.
There we go, I'm still getting calls off even though I'm dead. I'm not sure how I feel about that. The fact that you can you can basically ghost in CSGO competitive. Yeah, the T's have pretty much committed to the bomb site. There's a little miscommunication there.
He's 50 HP.
Where was he?
Right here.
There we go, got this guy patrolling window. Ooh, that was good.
Nice.
Second shot was not a headshot, so we didn't pick that up. But there we go, that's both pistol rounds won. The thing is, people will bitch and moan, like saying if they lose both pistol rounds, they lose the match. That is not the case at all. Actually, I don't know any statistics. I wonder if there's anybody out there who's kind of calculated, you know, what are the odds of you winning the match if you've lost both pistols. But I don't find that it factors into momentum at all. You can win the first three, and then they can crush you with rifles. It just becomes a different game at that point. You know, pistol round, it's pretty tactical. You got to make precision shots or just get good rushes. The save rounds are all about mobility and being able to spam and just move and not be hit. I really wanted to get my nade off.
Yeah. One's garage.
That would have been such a good nade to throw just because they're unarmored and whatnot. They called one garage, that's why I turned around there just in case he was going to try to come heaven. There we have it. Picked up that kit. Look how frugal I am. I didn't want to buy my own, so picked up that kit in the garage. Here we go. Am I going to refill my nades? Yep, there we go. That's typically what I stick with. I stick with, you know, a flash and HE. I got two this time, 2 flashes. But yeah, typically stick with flash, HE, and then armor and MP7 for the eco rounds. So... Ooh, I got a pretty bad positioning there. I didn't even manage to pick up the kill. See, I tried to stay mobile. I was strafing and shooting him, but man, he caught me.
He's going to mini.
Caught me with that AK, and I couldn't move as much as I wanted to, and my positioning was all wrong. Didn't have a good spot to throw an HE, which I really wanted to do.
They might be going up with him.
So that looks kind of like an AWP. I think it's a scout, though. Yeah, it's a scout. Colored green. There we go. There's a guy that I killed. I think, yeah, he hit his teammate there. Lucky he didn't die in the fall. But it looks like we're going to be able to pick this back up. I do believe we win this.
Watch it, I think
That'd be really bad to be eco twice. That would have been... We won both pistol rounds, but lost second eco. Both times. Either way, very, very close.
Play bomb.
Oh no!
fuck.
We did. That's impeccable. That's really good.
83. It's a bunch of bullshit.
So here we go. We moving into...
Oh my word.
Yes, we're moving into the first rifle round
Wait, did you guys buy
on the second half.
Yeah.
This might be considered a force buy. A force buy is basically... I don't know if I agree with that name, because you're certainly not forced to buy. It's like you're forcing a buy, I think. You're forcing a buy on your opponents. I don't know. The nomenclature really has me quite confused. I decided to play... I've seen this spot. I guess they call it yellow. I do play that this half. In one of my earlier videos, I kind of criticized the guy for playing that spot, but then noticed that when the T's rush, he did not die. So, yeah, I started playing here, and look at that. You can duck right behind him. I screw up a lot on ramp, and this might be one of them. Yep, there we go. I go to bank my flash off of that little curved wall. Close. The guy kind of gets me there. So yeah, I quickly dump some nades and fall back to my spot here. Resigning myself to not peek.
I'm getting up on headshot.
I'll just, let them come to me. I feel like a lot of people don't play this spot. I don't know if it's considered good or not. I just don't know. I've only seen that one guy do it. And I thought, hey, that's pretty cool that you can duck back in there.
50 HP. Alright.
There we go. Guy got picked at ramp. I totally expected a guy to be there. Usually, I mean, if you get to pick ramp, people like to push it.
Bobby.
But I'm going to sit across the way right here and just...
Coming ramp.
Oh, I
Wow, 2 down.
couldn't believe that shot. I don't know. I can't really fault myself for peeking, because at that point they should. Oh, man.
Nice.
That's
dude,
one of the
nice.
most beautiful lineups I've ever seen. Actually, I get something kind of like it during one of the last rounds. Spoilers. But, man, you can't... you can't beat something like that. That was just perfect. I already accepted the loss for that round, and oh man, he went down vent and fired like what, 2 bullets and just got 2 headshots. Totally lined up. So good. I'm forced to FAMAS, which I'm actually not hating because I love the FAMAS. See, I like to do that. Throw a flash and then get the quick peek. There, I hear them coming, so I decide to try and pick up some kills.
50 HP.
Here we go. Go back to headshot box. Totally screw it up and
Don't push some A, yeah.
fall down there. But there we go. Let's
Outside,
see.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to play it kind of conservatively just in case they come, but also there could be people pushing behind us here.
Tipsy, I think.
There we go. They did call one outside, so I knew one was there. It was just a matter of finding him.
The other one might have already dropped.
So I'm trying to decide how much to peek ramp. I do go for it. There we go. Because I believe they've called that he's dropped. See, I hear him.
Someone broke vent.
I did. I broke it.
No, here we go. I think I hear him.
Yeah, ramp.
There we go. Got the headshot. Yeah, that was good. I didn't make noise, If you're unsure of where he is, the last thing you want to do is make noise. So, play it by ear. And at that point, once again, I was in kind of a random spot, but I was there kind of willfully, I wasn't being totally clueless, just walking around. I wasn't in transit to a point. I was looking for the guy. I heard him pause where I was and said, hey, this isn't a typical spot. He might not be ready for me here. Here we go. Gonna throw a smoke right here.
One there.
Ooh, that guy got a really big piece of me.
I'm hurt like hell.
I have another smoke to smoke it.
Yeah, I was hoping to sit in the smoke or just outside of it and look into it. And I'm so wanting to get a nade off, because once again, I'm pretty sure I hurt the guy almost as much as he hurt me. There we go. Finally get the balls thrown, but we're getting nothing.
Footsteps in the lobby.
So from what I've noticed, they typically, if they don't go ramp right away,
There's a guy on top of him.
I mean, they kind of delay it some, but you know, if they don't go right away, I'm
Yep, there.
pretty sure they're not going to go ramp. So I do start to back
Yeah,
off a
there's
little
more
more.
outside.
Yeah, here we go.
They pushing lower or no?
Yep, someone calls outside.
I think mini.
So I go to watch
Check that out.
hell. Here we go. Who's around I'm talking about? So I figured, you know, guys are going to come around that corner right there, and this is the best kind of jump I can get on them. They might not be expecting it. There we go. I hear them outside. They're breaking the window. So I know they're coming, and I'm ready. What'd I tell you?
Hell bomb down.
There we go. Total newbie spray. Gets the third one there. And at this point, I say, if there's a fourth, I'm totally screwed. He's got to know where I am. Teammate takes him out and kind of hurts me in the process. Only did 2 damage. All they know. So there we go. Don't count yourself out if you lose a lot of health at first, you know. That was good positioning on my part, just because it was somewhat random. You know, I'm not pro status or anything, but that's my thing. I know, you know. I don't know. There are a lot of popular spots to play, and they're popular because they work. But then they become so popular that they stop working. So I always try to mix it up. We're gonna get a shot off. I'm still trying to challenge whoever like peeks early. So pretty stupid of me. I shouldn't have even peeked that. There, teammate takes a hit. So yeah, here you'll probably see, I think this is around, you'll see the worst flash in the world. So my thought is to hide behind yellow and flash out. And then I can peek from yellow and get a hit. You'll see how I try to implement this.
Some ramp.
So I'm hearing some ramp. I might not be. My teammates are running all around and the sound
They're not peeking.
is a little wacky. Here we go. I'm pretty on edge here, so I'm ready because I'm pretty sure at least one is pushing ramp at this point. But I haven't played there yet. There we go. Bomb down. Look at that. Here we go. Fail flash.
Oh, that was horrible.
Oh, it wouldn't be me if I didn't completely screw a nade up. Look at my spray. It's so bad, yet so good. I don't even know how that works.
Somebody. Who wants
There we go. I could have let someone else pick up the that guy looked like he was going for it.
4?
Always, I get mixed up on how to throw short and long distances in CSGO, because it's the exact opposite of what 1.6 was. In 1.6, if you looked up into the air and threw, it would go short, and it goes far.
Okay.
Here we go, and so now we have an AWPer on ramp. It's a pretty classic setup. This is like a 1.6 setup right here, but they are dumping smokes, flashes, nades, what have you. So I'm just hoping for that kill there. I kind of preemptively spray. I see a guy go across. Just can't seem to pick up a kill with my guns. I'm going to say that was a pretty lucky kill he got. He was shooting and I did move into the path, but I should have had that, man. I had the pistol out, knew where he was. Of course, his teammates would have killed me like 2 seconds afterwards. I just wanted another kill. I guess you can't fault me, though. I did get 1 kill at ramp on a rush. You know. I did my job. If everyone takes out 1 guy, no, it doesn't quite work like that. But in any case, they've taken ramp. We have too many people playing lower, because from ramp you can back off and go hut through lobby, or you can take heaven and go inside through there. So yeah, if they take ramp, don't assume that they're going to B or lower. There we go, this guy sees the plant, and he gets the headshot, even though the T should have been a little more ready. If you hear a guy come up ladders, I probably would have peeked him right away. If it's a 3-on-1, the last thing you want to do is take on all 3 at once. So if I hear one come up vents, I would peek out. Something that T did not do. And when I do this, I don't mean to criticize. It's just, you know, after the fact, you can point out mistakes. And I don't mean to say that he's a bad player for doing that. It's just situationally, he didn't think to do it. That happens. Happens to pros. You can watch a pro demo and point out mistake after mistake. A guy shot me. play it off like it ain't no thing, because that's how thuggin' I am. Anyways, we're gonna get some flashes here. I've been ready for them. Look at that, I dumped both of my flashes. I can't do my awesome upper flash that I love to do. Flashing it from the bottom of the ladder right here. So I just kind of sneak up.
Yeah, B.
So yeah, I hear him B.
I think so, yeah.
Get the call off lower. Now it's up to us to
There was
take it
one
here.
behind vents. Careful.
I don't see him.
Control.
Control down.
Yeah, my teammate screwed up. You see he left me, he thinks it's upper. And I don't realize he thinks it's upper. So, big miscommunication here. This could have been the round killer. And I have no idea where these T's are. All I can do is get a defuse.
They planted lower. Lovely. I thought somebody said upper.
And look at that, it takes us
I
back
was
down.
upper the entire time because
Oh.
I was downstairs. I was literally down there the entire time, and I'm like, oh, well, time to go back up, or nobody's here.
Well, we said it was low.
I thought you said a guy dropped lower, as in the guy was sitting in vents. So I'm like,
I apologize if at any point during this you hear my wife, by the way. I didn't tell her I was recording, so she felt free to yell. Yelling for my dog to come inside. Anyways, here we go. We have 14. We are in the position to secure the tie. I think I screwed that flash up. My video kind of paused. Yeah, there we go.
Down upper. I needed it.
So here we go. Watch this flash. This is my favorite flash. I learned it from Ninjas in Pajamas, the 1.6 team. Look at that. They should be blind enter. Some of them weren't because they weren't in perfect spots there.
Planning. Peek it now.
There you go. Feel free to peek that. Barely get the kill. Not sure where the last guy is, and I see him in mini.
There you go.
There we go. That was pretty good. A little bit risky for me to re-peek the same spot, but my teammate told me to peek, and sometimes you got to go with their knowledge. They have different eyes on the situation. I didn't want to peek. I wanted to go back and go through mini. That would have taken a lot of time though. So probably good that I did, because apparently my teammate made enough noise for the guy in the bomb site to stop focusing on me, which is his big mistake. So yeah, if you need to retake A from hell, that flash really helps out. Dumping 2 would probably be better, just in case they can dodge the first one somehow. But the reason why it's so good is that the flashbang has a long time to travel before it actually gets out into the open of the bomb site.
Oh, good. One deagle there. What?
Wow, yeah, lucky Deeg through the smoke.
One there.
But anyways, the flashbang has a long time to travel before it gets out into the open area of A, and once it, as soon as it's out, it explodes. So people don't have enough time to see it and turn away. That's the concept behind that smoke.
peeks there, so yeah, careful.
Here we go. I'm doing headshot box again, though a little differently. I'm peeking out a little
Yeah, they're
more,
outside. 3 red box.
which may or may not be the way to do it. I'm just trying to, once again, mix it up. Here we go. 3 versus 1. In this, it's okay to save in this situation.
He's looking towards heaven, so
My memory is a bit rusty on this match because it was a few days ago, so I can't remember how I handled it. But oh, turns out
Says B.
no. I hate the sound of this game. It's not perfect. It's not 1.6 perfect.
Yeah.
So they think it's B. I guess that's where I was hearing him. Maybe. Here we go. At this point, I just want to pick up some kills.
Throwing flashbang.
And I know the game doesn't end here, so I'm just gonna say I do not win this 1 versus 3. As much as it breaks my heart to admit it. Man, where are they hiding? No one in dark. Yeah, they did a great job here. Because I have no idea where they are. I'm guessing one is in Toxic. There we go. I get surprisingly close, don't I? Yeah, look at that. Perfect move by that T. Ducks out of the way because he hears the bomb is almost at the point of no return. Perfect play by Bioside. Very good. I can't believe that was total desperation spray. I've actually been practicing my spray though. The consistent whatever. The popular opinion is to not spray. Look at that. I bought an incendiary, something I haven't done in a while, just because smokes are so good in this game. Good lord, they are borderline overpowered and may in fact be overpowered, but I figured we're not having much luck stopping rushes here, so I'm gonna try to utilize a fire nade.
Off outside.
Here we go, just peeking ramp. I'm way too ballsy, though they haven't been opping ramp, so that's why I think I'm ballsy enough to peek it. Well, I'm not peeking it totally. I think peeking radio like this from the ramp doesn't work quite like it did in 1.6. I like how it worked in 1.6, just because the ramp covered you a lot more and only your head was visible. This one, I think your entire like upper body is visible from there. So he threw a smoke, so hey, I'm good to just kind of sit in it because I'll see them before me. I'll see them before they see me. That is. There we go. We get the bomb down. And the rest of the round is a bunch of confusion. So I see that the guy died near the bomb. I want nothing more than to throw my fire nade on the bomb, which I think I try to go do. So yeah, I have no idea where my teammates are. I see the ones near me, but I figure he is outside below. What should I do?
Don't stand in front of me. Don't stand in front of me. You were standing in front of me.
Oh, Jesus, sorry.
That comment I say is so funny. This is funny, like my butt's like totally in his face. I had no idea where he was. But anyway, I decided to watch our packs at ramp. Anyway, it's about to end here, so thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna try, I'll try to have this, at least once a week, give or take. Out of that, yeah, I'll keep trying to rank up. I enjoy doing these. If you think there's some way I can do them better, but I'm trying to, just trying to do a situational analysis. And this is coming from a guy who's a totally washed up Counter-Strike player, not even a former pro or anything. I was a Cal M player at my highest. I played a lot of LAN tournaments, dozens, give or take. But yeah, that's it. I've just played the game for a long time. I try to do a situational analysis because you can get all the tips and tricks and groovy spots you want, but it all comes down to the situation. And there we go. We got 4 drops, none for me. And look how even this match was.
Aztec.
Guy calls me out. And there we have it. Look, whoa, look at that. All distinguished Master Guardian. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll have more of these up, and let me know what you like about this. Let me know if there's any way to improve it. And thank you, and goodbye.
Match night. CK Shop, he was crazy, right?